I've made the decision to retire and focus on... Does anybody else keep a rag in their pocket? Well, I guess not everybody parks outside, do they? Yeah, I'm talking to myself. Wow, the sky right now looks like a painting. Okay, off to work. Good morning, my neighbors. Yes, yes. Fuck you too. This shit makes me wet between the legs. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Ricky Baba. Let's see if I can get this video up before the end of 2021. But I wanted to talk about some of my goals. And this video is actually more for me, because I want to look back at the end of 2022 and see if I did any of these things. I want to go over some of the goals with my channel and some of the goals in life. The first thing that pops in mind for 2021
is to get used to saying 2022.
is I definitely want to do, I will say, road trips, but at least one epic road trip. And one of them in mind is the Forgotten Angels. There's two of them coming up. There's one in March, correct me if I'm wrong, and there's also one in October again of 2022. And that's a big meetup. Lots of people in the Shade Tree Army go and meet up at that one. Also, my boy Tim Mystic, a fellow YouTuber that I met in Texas at the Get on Moto Fest that I've become good friends with, he's having a wedding. And there are also some other small YouTubers that are in our group. Most of us, or some of us that also met at the Get on Moto Fest are in that group, and we've become good friends since then, and we chat all the time. And Tim Mystic was cool enough to invite us to his wedding. So if you are a moto vlogger, then you probably already know about Bolt Bucket. Bolt Bucket. Let me be 100% honest about Bolt Bucket. I didn't know who this dude was. He just started messaging me all the time, like he knew me, sending me memes and stuff. And let me cut to now. That dude is one of my favorite people on earth, man. He's down in Australia. He is one of the biggest supporters of the MOTOVLOG community, always giving shout outs. Please go follow Bolt Bucket. He deserves the love. Tell him Ricky Blabber sent you, and ask him if his toilets flush the opposite direction. So yeah, Bolt Bucket is another dude that is in our group, and that guy is so hilarious, and just I've become really good friends with him, and he is planning to come to San Diego. Now that's the plan. The plan is that he's going to come to San Diego. We're going to ride together and somehow get out to Florida. So I don't know if it's going to be a ride from San Diego to Florida, or if we're going to maybe like fly out or drive out or something. But we're going to make this happen somehow. But that's one of my big goals for 2022. Now, another thing that I wanted to do for my channel is I want to try to get better at efficiency. I want to edit quicker. I want to have like more things to do to base content off of, like more installs, more mods, more test drives, stuff like that. And I want to have enough content to put out 2 videos a week. But that means I have to stop doing certain things. I'm probably gonna have to stop doing photography, because anytime I do any kind of photo shoot, the editing for those photos usually takes a day or two, and most of my free time right now is taken up by editing or filming videos. I'll be the first to admit I am not the quickest at it, so it does take me a lot of time, and I want to work on that time so that way I can actually have some free time. But right now it's like practically impossible for me to do 2 videos a week. Not quality, at least. I mean, not that they're quality now, but I don't like where this car's at. Nice signal. I want to get out 2 videos a week, and I'm gonna have to cut out photography. Now, I don't want to jinx myself, but I do have a big concert photography shoot planned. I have requested a photo pass for Tool, which is going to be January 19th. I got approved last year, and I was so bummed because Tool is my favorite band. I got approved to shoot them last year. I was on the list, everything. Now, most of the time, bands don't make you sign like waivers or disclaimers, but Tool does. They have you sign like this form and then send it back, and then you're good to go. Now, I think the concert was like January 9th, and they said, or I don't know, let's just say it was January 20th. They said, get this form back by January 8th so you can be officially approved. So I got the form back January 8th, probably 11 a.m., and they responded, oh, we're sorry, they had us turn this in this morning because it was like January 8th already. And when I think something has to be done by that date, I usually think the next day is the cutoff, but I totally fucked up on that. And that's my fault because I procrastinated. I don't know why. No, actually I do know why. I didn't have a printer at the time. And I was like really waiting for the last minute to get that printed. I think a buddy of mine who works at a tattoo shop ended up printing it for me. I emailed it to him, and then he printed it, and then we met up, and I picked it up from him, and then I signed it, and then scanned it with my phone, and then sent it. It was a chore, kind of, to get that back to them. But I digress. I was not approved for that. Now they're playing again this year, which is now 2 years later. There was no Tool concert in 2021 because of the pandemic. So this is their first time again coming back since then. I emailed the same person, the same management person, even on the same thread as last time, just to know that we were in communication before, and hopefully she'll see like, oh, okay, we already said this person can go, but maybe this time they'll get their shit together. Long story longer, if I shoot Tool, I'm done. I will retire from concert photography. I mean, I still might retire from concert photography this year or 2022, but it would be epic to retire with Tool, which is my #1 favorite band. My second favorite band is Deftones. I already got to shoot them. I shot them in November of 2019. And along with Gojira, which is like one of my other top 5 bands. And Deftones reposted me twice. If you look at their feed on Instagram, 2 of their photos are my photos. I'll post them up right here because I'm super proud of them. But check it out. Yeah, those are my pics. I am Rick Ward Images. That's on my other Instagram. But I'm deciding to move forward with YouTube as opposed to photography because it's just more fun for me. I do like taking photos. I will still continue to take photos of my bike. Maybe if people I know ask me to do photos, I will do photos. I might do like motorcycle photos. That's cool to me. That's a new interest that I might be into. But doing concert photography doesn't pay the bills. Neither does YouTube. However, I do like YouTube and the community that I'm in and the connections that I make with people. I don't know if I can say my community, but the community, my subscribers, my friends, just everything is just, it's like a big warm hug, I don't get that with concert photography, which is fine. To make it as a concert photographer, it's actually really hard. It's really hard to make it as a YouTuber as well, but I'm not really worried about that. I'm enjoying myself just being rich with friendship and connection on YouTube. Money's great though. But with concert photography, the only way you can really make it is if you become a tour photographer, going on the road with the band and doing their photos. I don't really see that as a possibility because I have a day job, and as from what I hear, the concert photography stuff doesn't really pay that well. Plus, I don't think I'm really good enough to do that. I mean, I would have to keep going and going and going and going to be able to be recognized as good enough to do a tour with somebody. I mean, I could do smaller bands. I know smaller bands like taking people with them, but again, there's no money in that. The other way to make money with that is like working for like a let's say like a magazine or a website or something, like a big one. but there aren't many of those out there anymore. So I've made the decision to retire from concert photography and focus on my YouTube. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I get to shoot Tool, which is going to be January 19th. Those concert tickets are like $400 bucks. So if I get the photo pass, I'll actually be able to go to the concert for free as well. I'm putting it out there in the universe that I am shooting it, and that'll be my last one. My other goal for 2022 is to try out different types of content. Now, I still want to stay in the motorcycle, niche, but I want to do more rides with people. I want to do more things where I can be on foot, like vlogging, not just on the motorcycle. And it's a total possibility. It's just I'm so new. I don't really have too many friends here in San Diego that ride. I do have Cali Blabber and I have Flying Fro, and I will admit it's my fault for not reaching out. I should be reaching out more, but it's just I gotta find the time, man. And that leads me to my next thing. I gotta work on my time management. I gotta be more efficient. When I'm thinking about what I gotta do, when I'm getting that thought like, oh, I'll do it later, or like, oh, I don't want to do it right now, I gotta kick myself in the ass to do it more, because I want to see where this goes. I feel like since I started in April 2021, that I think I've grown pretty fast, relatively, way faster than I ever thought. Like, I was totally stoked when my very first video got 20 views, and I think in a day. I'm like, wow. And then after a week, I think it was up to like 430. And then right now, 8 months later, that first video I have has 22,000 views. I'm like, holy crap. And then a couple other ones after that, I don't know, the algorithm must have liked me at that time, but there's like 8,000, 16,000, like within my first 10 videos. So I get the views, and I do get the subscribers as well, but my viewer count is way higher than my subscriber count, and my goal really is just, I want to get over 1,000. Right now I'm at 800. I just want 200 more, and then I think I'll feel more comfortable. I can get monetized to actually put money back in. I'm not trying to make this my full-time job right now. I just want to be able to put money back into the channel, like to pay for my Adobe and my Dropbox and Epidemic Sound and all the things that I have like as monthly subscriptions that are used for the channel. Every little bit counts, you know what I'm saying? So even if it's like $6 a month, that's something. It only takes me like $60 to fill up the gas tank every month. It's like $15 a week. So anyways, I'm heading into work right now. I want to thank you very much for watching, and please hit that thumbs up and the little bell notification to see what's coming up from Ricky Bauer Moto. And I want to thank you for being here. I will catch you on the next one later.